My name is Robert L. Wiggins, author of Beyond the World of Excellence, now available at Amazon.com. And I am the shock jock of transcendence. Welcome to my world. It is now time to reach down, fasten your seatbelt, put on your sunglasses, and hold on, because this could be the most life-altering, life-changing 10 minutes of your entire life if you can answer the following question correctly. Think about it. Ponder it before answering. If you could eliminate every single weakness that you have within 3 days, would you? This includes drug and alcohol addiction, plus all personal weaknesses, including stress, worry, and fear. No matter how good or righteous you are, you can get better. No matter how bad you are, you can change direction. No matter how weak you are, you can get much stronger, because excellence is not about finding yourself. It is about creating yourself. You are a masterpiece in progress. The paintbrush is in your hand. Choice of color is yours. You have unlimited potential for doing good. It is your calling. It is your destiny. It is inside you. Dig for it, and you will find the prize staring you dead in the face. But along the way, beware of the flesh-eating, soul-destroying demon that goes by the name of complacency, which is the single greatest enemy to personal growth on planet Earth, and is the first obstacle which must be conquered. The complacent live by an unspoken code. I'm happy with the way things are. I'm as good as it gets in this life. So why change? When satisfied with whom you are, the miracle of personal growth evaporates into the air like a fine mist on a hot summer day. Complacency lacks appetite. It is void of hunger. It has no color or life and stands alone in its ambivalence to change. The complacent, whether they know it or not, are prisoners behind iron bars made with their own hands. That place is called the comfort zone. Fear it. Shun it. The key is in your hand. Unlock that rusty door and rip it off the hinges. Your adventure awaits you, beckoning you to rise forth and live. In order to know if you're complacent or not, please answer the following question. How long has it been since you last worked on self-improvement? If it has been more than a day, then you are more complacent than you think. The process, which I am getting ready to outline, will change you in a blink and will give you more joy, happiness, and peace than you've ever known. No matter the house you live in, no matter the money in your bank account, no matter the color of your skin or the body you are presently occupying, you are not ordinary. You're not average. You are immortal, and you are beautiful. You have never met a mere mortal, because there is no such thing. We are all eternal, and our souls will never die. Feel that warm glow, of the spiritual awakening deep in your bones, and know that you are the greatest of God's creations. And He is with you always, even to the end of your days. There is a heavenly state called a fullness of joy awaiting your arrival, which is the ultimate state of peace, well-being, and contentment. It is beyond success. It is beyond bliss. It is more than happiness. A fullness of joy is where the prize resides, right smack dab in the middle of the light, where spectacular growth abounds, and seeds of inner greatness blossom forth into brilliant reds, yellows, and indigos. Few there are who find it. It is now at your fingertips, so please grab the steering wheel and turn it to the road leading up. You are God, master and creator of your inner world, and you have the ability to make it epic if you want to. Transcendence is but a thought away. Think it, and you're already there. First of all comes the cleansing, the flushing of all mental garbage down the sewer, which will do more to free you from yourself than anything you will ever do. Inner peace comes in no other way. Change the root, and you change the tree. There is an exciting, one-of-a-kind, life-changing game that I have named Numbers to Perfection, which will immediately transport all who play the game into another dimension, existing above and beyond the world of excellence. The rules of the game were built upon a foundation of both positive and negative numbers. This will be one of the hardest things you will ever do, but herein lays the miracle of transformation. Like a complex water filtration system, which purifies water by removing all impurities that flow into it, so do the numbers. Dirty water is immediately transformed into crystal clear, sparkling perfection. Your mind is the greatest filtration system on planet Earth. But you gotta learn how to bottle those thoughts before you think it. Numbers to Perfection shows you how. This is how it works. Begin by listing your top 5 weaknesses in a notebook. If you have to think about that for more than a minute or two, you do not know yourself as well as you should. From that list, write down your number 1 weakness. In the morning, start numbering the times you think that negative thought for more than 1 second. At the end of the day, add those negative numbers up and record it in your notebook along with the date. The following day, reduce that number by half, which requires focus and commitment. If you think that negative thought for more than 1 second, record it as a transgression. If you cancel that thought within the 1 second rule, do not count it. In order to be successful several times during the day, recommit, recommit, recommit. Please take pause now to let the sound of that word ring loud and clear throughout your heart, mind, and soul. Make it part of whom you are, whom you can become. Look beyond the horizon of yesterday's mistakes into the sunrise of a new day beginning now. And let it begin with, I will because I can. never forget that there is no such thing as commitment without recommitment. It is the stuff from which miracles are made. Commitment is nothing more than thoughts on steroids. Recommitment is an unwavering mindset made of daily, repetitive, emotional, mental affirmations where the thinker and the thought become as one. With repeated affirmations, your negative numbers will be reduced by 50% each and every day. After 3 days, your weakness will be eliminated. On day 4, pick out your second worst weakness and repeat the process. Continue to work on your negative numbers until the elimination of all personal weaknesses and self-destructive thoughts, along with all toxic, peace-destroying memories. You are exactly what you think about all day long. Nothing more, nothing less. Your mind is where the battlefield of life is fought. Control the thought, or the thought controls you. Control the thought, and you control the dark forces inside the light. The angels of darkness have no power. I implore you to make this life-changing decision right now, this very minute, to try harder at becoming a person of excellence. Every day, go out of your way to work on those positive numbers by uplifting and complimenting every person in front of you, even if you have to make a special trip by cruising to a busy store with the goal of changing attitudes, by creating smiles, laughter, joy, and happiness. Rather than buying products, you buy purpose. You buy transcendence. You buy a fullness of joy without spending a dime. I call it cruising. There is something absolutely transformational, almost magical, that happens when you make a difference in another life. You actually transcend the things of the world, and for that one moment in time, you're numbered among the angels. Feeling it, experiencing it is the only way to know it. There are no words to describe the unexplainable. When you go out of your way by doing it every day, it becomes extremely addictive because it makes you feel so very, very yummy on the inside. You will never, ever feel so awesomely fantastic when it becomes habit. When you're sad, depressed, discouraged, or simply have a case of the blahs, go cruising and share with others the miracle of the light within you. You will never be happier or more at peace when the person in front of you becomes a high-level priority. In this world or the next, there's nothing greater. Go out of your way to uplift and compliment the other person, whether they are a stranger, friend, enemy, or family member. Never utter a word of destruction. If it brings a person down or makes them feel less, do not say it. Don't even think it. At the end of the day, number the people you have uplifted until you're in double figures, working always to increase that number. The world record is 54 uplifted and improved lives in one day. My son has a $1,000 reward for anyone can break that number. The art of cruising will change you as nothing ever will. Leap into your car right now. Tromp on the gas and race to your local pawn shop. Before leaving, bag up all of those addictive, complacent-ridden electronics and trade them in on a pick and shovel. Become a modern-day gold miner by searching and digging for those bright, shining, gleaming nuggets of gold lying inside the deep waters of every soul. Look for it and you will find it. God has given us the divine ability to develop ourselves into something wonderful, beautiful, and magnificent. He blesses and endows us with all the necessary gifts, talents, and insights to make it happen. They are God's gifts to us. How we use them is our gift to Him. There is nothing more exhilarating than moving out of an old, run-down, dilapidated house into a heavenly mansion located on the mountaintop of daily improvement. You are indeed the Michelangelo of the new and improved you. And there is a David of perfection inside you waiting to be brought to life. You have the hammer and chisel to create genius without blemish, and the only way it can be done is one chip at a time, constantly smoothing and refining as you go until that outer shell has been removed and the masterpiece within revealed to the world. We are born with greatness flowing through our spiritual veins and arteries. God is our Heavenly Father, and He has blessed us with unlimited potential. He has given us His spiritual DNA, which is the common thread linking all of us together as brothers and sisters. It gives us that inner drive to be better, along with the feeling that everything happened for a reason. We instinctively believe in a higher purpose, that there is more to life than just eating, breathing, and dying, that there are specific things each of us are meant to do before pulling up the covers. You are here for a reason. You were born with the purpose of making a difference in the lives of others. Know this and know it without doubt. You are not alone. You are never alone. There are angels among us doing God's work, and they are here to help you. They are by your side even now. Close your eyes and you will see them. Listen and you will hear them whispering to your soul, guiding you, loving you, and leading you by the hand into the light. Until next time, be happy.